Hey y'all, so this is the second part of my video. Hey y'all, it's Creepy Quills here today, Jenna, and this is Skeleton Steve. We are going to carve some pumpkins in a second, but I figured I'd post sort of a birthday haul, and it's the day after Halloween. Happy belated Halloween, everybody. And again, I'm sorry I haven't been posting that much. I have been in a book slump since September. I wrote a little bit about why. My papa passed away in September, so I just haven't really been reading. So like when you are in a book slump, it doesn't happen to me that often, and you're trying to get out of it. The number one thing I recommend is to, if you can, figure out why you got in a book slump. Mine was pretty easy. I know what triggered it was that, and then around that time I did a lot of traveling too, so that plus a mixture of just no time, I haven't really been reading. And then after maybe you determine why, you can maybe figure out like how the best way to get out of it. I usually will reread an old favorite that is a short book. Just pick, I know some of you aren't rereaders, but if you have a favorite book that is less than like 200 pages, just pick it up. It's like you know you're gonna love it, so it might get you back in the mood to read again and remember why you love reading so much. And then number 3, and this will probably, don't go crazy or anything, but I also recommend going, even if it's just window shopping, go to a thrift store. If you go to the library, it's free. Like just be around books, your favorite place, whether it be a library or Barnes & Noble or whatever bookstore you go to, and maybe just bring cash with you. If you don't want to spend that much money, just bring a $10 bill and be like, this is all I'm spending, to try to limit yourself. Me, I got lucky, like my birthday was October 22nd, so I had birthday money, and someone got me, my parents got me a Barnes & Noble gift card, thank you. So I actually had money to spend, extra money, so I was just like, you know what, I want to go book shopping. And I have a store around me called Ollie's, where it's a surplus store. So I went looking for some Doctor Strange, because that's supernatural. And another tip to help get it out of a slump could be manga or comic books, because it is reading, but it's different, and it could ease you back into novels. So I kind of went into the mindset that I wanted some form of comic book or manga, and I got this from Barnes & Noble. I decided to get this one because I loved the cover. So after I saw Doctor Strange and I loved it, I wanted to know a little bit more about him. So, and they actually at Ollie's had a comic book of Doctor Strange, and so I picked it up and I enjoyed it. So I started like collecting, I guess you could say. I want to read more. And then I also got this from Ollie's. Y'all probably saw me put this in a basket. So yeah, this was only $4.99 at Barnes & Noble. They wanted almost 30 bucks for it, which is why I go to Ollie's first. So I got that. And then I ended up getting, for a birthday treat for myself, I got Doctor Strange, the junior novel, which it was cheap, and it just has some cute little pictures in it. And then I believe this is the second one. The Sorcerer is No Longer Supreme. But I love those covers. But I'm actually really excited to get into this comic. Now this one, I don't know how to describe. This one sounds, The 39 Deaths of Adam Strand by Gregory Calloway. Adam Strand keeps trying to commit suicide, but it doesn't work. But at the same time, it doesn't really sound like it might be supernatural. It sounds more like a dark humor kind of book. So trigger warning, obviously, for suicide, but it sounds like this person it sounds like it's gonna be from his point of view, and dark humor. And then another piece of advice too, I don't know if y'all have ever seen books like these. They have a Bell one, and then I got the Addams Family one. They're like little coffee table books, but this is Wednesday's Library, the Addams Family, and this is pretty much my personality. I range from Belle from Beauty and the Beast to Wednesday, and so I went to Barnes & Noble hoping that they would have this because I saw it on Amazon. But this could also help you get out of a book slump. I like, because they're little books, but what they do is they take, depending on the character that you get, it takes like certain excerpts from different books, and then the person, like Wednesday, will make a comment on the side. So it's like what she is reading, and she makes a comment on this side of the book. So you'll get a great quote from a great book, and then you get Wednesday's opinion on it. Like The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Upon reading of this letter, I made sure my colleague was insane. But till that was proved beyond the possibility of doubt, I felt bound to do as he requested. And Wednesday on the other side goes, I would also follow the directives of insane people. They tend to be the most level-headed people in the room. Like, she's just so sassy. I adore this part of the story where young Jane Eyre sees herself in a mirror and assumes she's seen a ghost. It's a simple mistake to make, especially for someone with lifeless skin like me. Like, I think I'm gonna read this first to try to get out of my slump, because I love, you know, the dark humor, and then I get great quotes from, they have some Poe, some Shakespeare, some Irving, some Hugo, a lot of Shakespeare and a lot of Poe, and Jane Eyre, Emily Bronte. So I think I'm gonna read this first, and that's really gonna help. This was only $1.99, The Vindigo by Wesley King. Lie, cheat, save the world. So this one is about 5 ordinary teens. You get a superpower, but in order to get your superpower, you have to join the villains. Would you do it? Depends on the villain. They must pledge allegiance to a league of notorious supervillains, aka the Vindigo. That would actually be an interesting, I kind of wish, I mean, this is definitely YA, but that sounds like an interesting concept. Like, if you had to join a villain, which one would you join? That's tough. Oh, I'm gonna have to think on that one. This from Ollie's, I got The Raven and Other Tales, and this is a comic. This was only $2.99, so I figured why not. And I have a 4-year-old niece, but I had to get this, The Little Bell. It's just one of those little comic books. But that artwork is adorable. They had other characters too, if y'all are interested. This one is a vampire. I'm picky about my vampire novels. Let me know which vampire novels are your favorite. This one is Will Hill, Department 19, The Rising. 91 days till 0 hour. That's 91 days to run, 91 days to hide. And what got me is plenty of action, groovy, specialized vampire fighting equipment, buckets of gore, intriguing historical side trips, and even a little romance. And I don't love romance in my books, but it says a little romance, so I'm okay with that. So this, and it was $1.99. It's a big book, but I don't have that many vampire novels. My favorite one is Salem's Lot so far that I've all read. I still need to read Dracula though. That was on my TBR list this year, and I still need to do it. So my last one that I got was Jamie Mason. This is a large print, 3 Graves Full. This one sounds like a murder mystery, psychological. So a guy kills someone, buries him in his, close to home is what it says, so probably in his backyard, let's say. And then the cops unearth 2 bodies near his house as well. So it's going to be one of those, oh crap, I have a dead body right there. The cops just found 2 bodies right there. What are you gonna do? You're pretty much screwed, dude. And it's like 500 pages, but it's large print. It's $4.55. But yeah, and it was only like $2. Sorry guys, I forgot to do my little haul about what I got for the day after Halloween. So I got these pumpkin earrings. I went to Dollar General, Walmart, and Walgreens. And then I got the witch ones. And this one I mainly got for the eyes. I like the eyeballs. And then pumpkin spice for life button. How could I not? Those are from Walmart, I believe. And I got a cute little book for Megan, my niece. A Halloween book. Click Clack Boo by Betsy Lewin and Doreen Cronin. Farmer Brown does not like Halloween. You know what? By the end of the book, you better love it. That's all I know. And I got a wig. Just because it's the only one I saw that was on sale. And I'm going to be starting a series soon that involves different characters, so I'm like collecting wigs. And I got 2 cute little cups. And really those are for Megan, but I use them. I got some zombie teeth. And a Batman cape. And a dish towel. It came in a set of 2. There's a purple one as well. And this one says cute but creepy. I don't really use these, but I kind of got it mainly for Steve because it's Steve. And I actually use dog outfits on him. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of need to get him his own little, some kind of drawer or something because he's accumulating quite a bit of clothes because you're spoiled. but I got him some wings and spooktacular. And what else did I get? Oh, did I show y'all Enter If You Dare? I got some peeps. I got a mask. And then a demon kit with the horns. And let me know if you've, I got the latex. And I'm pretty good with makeup. But I got this kit as well. This one has, it's not latex. I don't know what you call these. I don't know if it's stickers or whatever you want to call them. If any of y'all have used these, let me know if they're worth the money at all. If not, then I'll use it and I'll give my opinion on it. I mean, I'm figuring latex is definitely better, but I want to try this out too because these are generally cheaper. All right, and then that's it. That's all I got for the haul. I tried to make that quick, sorry. All right, I wanted to try on my mask. So I hope y'all had a great Halloween. And let me know if you had a Halloween costume too and what your favorite Halloween costume ever was. I remember it was a pumpkin when I was little. I was a ladybug. I think I was someone from like a medieval thing. Whew, sun. Can I? Is this a thing? Can I don't think I could do that. You know, this is probably why most slasher horror and everything happens at night. Can you imagine chasing after your victim with the blaring sun blinding you? Especially if you're fair like me. Like, I'd have to stop and be like, hold on, let me reapply sunscreen. I'd be the parasol killer. Steve goes, that has a nice ring to it, actually. All right, happy Halloween, belated. Bye. My pumpkin just got his mouth ripped out. He's drooling.